Hey everyone, welcome back to Shelf Life Lego for part 2 of our Fresh Market. So just to bring you up to speed, last time we completed half of the walls for the exterior. We put in our fire extinguisher, some flowers, some of our fruit baskets, some desserts, our meat area, our ovens, and our fresh bakery. So this time we will be completing the other half of our store. So let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to do is just complete our center area with our fruits and vegetables. So if you watch the first part, you see how I did this other section. So I just did the same thing on this side, but this time I figured people from the community maybe honey or different kinds of jams or pickles or whatever they wanted to sell in this market. So we're going to stick that on this side. And then we are going to do the same thing in here with the hinge setup and the food crates. So on this one, I have corn and different colored carrots. And for this crate, I have chili peppers and some cherries. And then to put across the top part, let me grab this real quick. I just have this lime green plate and some regular green tiles. And then we can put some more larger vegetables and fruits up on top. We'll do some watermelons and some pineapples. So our center section, I think, is done. So for this side, the first thing I'm going to do is add a little newsstand. So just some of these 2x2 modified tiles, and made this little newsstand with a bunch of different papers. And we're going to put that here in the corner. So you can grab a newspaper when you come in. And then we are going to put in our register area. And so I just have one of these container pieces. And we're going to put that here for the cash register. And then we have, cash register here. And then just a little, like a cup for pens or, I don't know, anything that you wanted to have there. And then for our actual other part of our checkout area, we're going to have 2x4, and this is all I had for orange, so I just decided to use them, but 1x2s. And then we're going to put in a 2x6 white plate. And then a 1x6 on this side. And then we're going to use a couple of these brackets here and here. And then a couple of this bracket where it's going to hold our checkout screen in that area. And then a smaller one here. And then we're just going to put a tile, make a nice clean edge. And then we can put our just a tile here in the end Looks like one of those conveyor belts. And then we're going to use a couple of these 1x2 clear blue tiles, like the scanning section. And then just a 2x2 plate. And then to finish it off, our computer screen. There we go. There's our checkout area. So before I start adding the rest of the walls, I can start adding some of our minifigures. Excuse me. So for our checkout girl, we have her. She'll go right in here. We'll put some of the groceries being checked out. Just a glass container of some sort. And a bottle. And then, how about an orange? And then at the checkout counter, we'll have a little boy. And his mother. And then for our meat area, we got this gentleman here. And then shopping for meat, we'll have this guy. He needs protein. And in the front here, we're going to have this lady with a shopping list and her cart. And she's got to have a little dog in her cart. And an apple. And that's all she's got so far. And I'll put the rest in as we work our way towards this other side of the building. All right, so to get started on this other section over here, we're going to start with a cooler area. So I just have some bottles and some different containers. I'm going to put in over here. And just a couple more right here. And then we are going to work our way around here. The same kind of style as the other side of the building with these 2x and all the way around. And then do some 1x's behind the cooler. So I pre-assembled these, same thing as the other side. Here's the entrance way. I'm just going to stick that in here and break the carrot. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did on the other side, because there is nothing quite as fresh as fire safety. And then we'll put in our panel windows across here. And our inverted arches and tiles. And then finally just our front column over here. So I added another side of plants, and I just did it off camera because it got super fiddly. But just some different bouquets of flowers. Come on. And we can continue to work on our cooler area. So we're going to add some cheeses and maybe like an egg carton. And then some orange juice, other juices, and some dairy products. And we'll put that in here. And then we can put on our refrigerated doors. One here. And one here. So I'm going to finish walling in this area. So just a column here. And again, just the color stripes to match. Actually, I'll put this section in first. I have this whole wall section with a snot piece. And then we're going to put in this row of bricks here. And what that snot piece is for this sign. Thought that would look good in here. Right behind the cashier. So for our last figure, I'm just going to put a shopping cart in here. It's got some things in it, some flowers, some water. I'm just going to put that in here. And then we're just going to add a lady who is looking at produce. Right here. So all you have left to do is put our upper level of white bricks along this top. And so I'll go ahead and do that off camera and get you caught up to speed. I'm going handheld for a minute, but I got the top layer of tiles and bricks on. So we can take a last look at the inside and what we've done. And here we have the meat section, some shoppers, flowers, newsstand, people checking out, our cooler, some more fruits and veggies, and some more shoppers. So all we have left to do is do our roof structure. So I went ahead and did this off camera as well, but just started with a layer of plates and then just green bricks and green tiles, nothing too exciting. And then came up with this air conditioning type unit. Again, just to give the impression of some kind of cooling unit with some hot and cold air, some piping, and then I really do like using these Speed Champion, I guess, rims or hubcaps as fans. You always get a lot of extra ones, and they don't really have a whole lot of use, so I use them as fans on top of my buildings, and I think it works pretty well. So we can go ahead and put this on top and snap it down in place. We'll go handheld for a minute. And so I think that'll do. I think that looks pretty good. And we can go put this in our city and see how it looks. So here we have it in our city, right next to our surf shop. And like I said, you have access to this promenade area on the front here, and then you have access from the road on the back here. So a little different change from what we've been doing, but I think that works in pretty well. So like as always, comment, like, and subscribe. All of those things help me greatly. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.